Hey guys, so we're back with another gun review. And today on the channel, we'll be reviewing the damn Wesson DWX. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we're going to be doing the full review on the damn Wesson DWX. Before we get started on it, a very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky for supplying me with this damn Wesson DWX. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to review this today. So once again, very special thank you to them. I'll be leaving a link in the description below to the YouTube channel and their actual store online. And also as well, if you want to swing by and check them out in London, Kentucky, they'll have this gun on sale for used firearm. And they'll have multiple other firearms and multiple other accessories in stock at all times. Once again, a very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky for supplying me with this pistol. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started. This is the Dan Wesson DWX, and everything you see here is exactly how it will come to you from factory. You have your cardboard box with the side tag on it, Dan Wesson DWX 9mm from CZ USA, black DLC finish, fiber optic front, 5-inch barrel, 19 round magazines, and this one was made on 12/27/22. So right at the end of last year. You get your Dan Wesson black carry case with the DWX on the back of it. Looks pretty nice. Reminds me of my 6-inch 10mm I have. You get a place here to hold extra magazines. You get a 10-8 Performance little tool here. Really not sure what the tool is even for. I haven't found a reason to have it yet, but I'm sure somebody out there will be able to tell me. You also get, like I said, your user manual and a sight tool. You get a oil paper bag there to keep the gun oiled while you are receiving the gun in transit, and you get 2 19-round magazines. So here's the rest of the bag. So before we get started on the actual review, we'll talk about a few things with the history of this firearm and just a few things overall. You get a green fiber optic front. Fiber optics is very slim, so whenever you're looking through it right down the barrel or right down the rear sight per se, you get a very good sight picture. There's still light coming through on both sides of it, just how I like it. And I mean, it's really about as much as I would ever ask for as an actual target pistol. So I love the sights on it. The back is a adjustable rear serrated square notched off, so very nice as well. You get front cocking serrations here on the left and right hand side up front, so you can press check or just rack from the front if you'd like to. Very great purchase on them, full rack. You also get some serrations here on the front for anti-glare. You get a full Picatinny rail here on the bottom to mount lights and lasers, so that's very nice as well. You get a little serrations here on the front, so if you're the type of person that likes to bring their index finger around to hold down the gun, you have that there working for you. Get an external extractor, rear cocking serrations, so you can pinch or over rack, whichever one you'd like to do. Get ambidextrous safety. You have, from what I can tell, I believe it is a ambidextrous mag release as well that you can switch around. I believe so. Maybe not. I can't. No, never mind. It's just left-hand side from what I can tell. I don't think it's ambidextrous now that I'm looking at it, but maybe somebody out there can tell me because I'm not sure myself. The safety on it is a little bit awkward. Feels really good, just like a normal 1911. But it's not positive at all. It's mushy, really, to be honest with you all. Don't know if it was just something messed up with this gun, because that's the first I've ever heard of it. But throwing the safety on, not audible at all, and kind of a mush. Coming down, it's a tad bit audible. We'll see if you can pick it up here. So a little bit of one, and that's me pushing it pretty hard. If I'm just throwing it off, you can hear it a tad bit. I like my safeties to be a little bit more positive than that and not as much mush in it. But it ain't too bad, I don't guess. You get an extended magazine release, as you see here. Shoots them out very well. Some people was talking about it actually grazing their hand pretty bad whenever they're shooting. Whenever I was shooting it, it didn't feel like it was hurting me any bit. I didn't even really pay no attention to it till I thought about it right then. So that's something interesting to look into. Fit and finish of this gun is amazing, to be honest with you all. Very slick. Kind of feels like it's on ball bearings, like most damn Wessons feel. I've got it lubed up with some Wilson Combat universal lubricant, so it feels very, very good. Just an overall very, very nice pistol. Single action on it is very good as well. You get, as soon as you push on it, you get no take up at all, and then a very nice break. We'll get my trigger gauge out here to tell you all an accurate reading on it, but it feels to me about like a 3.5, 4 pound. I could be wrong, been wrong beforehand, but that's how good it feels to me. So I'm liking the trigger on it a lot. I think that is something that is really nice with this pistol, is that it does take the 1911 pretty much internals and puts it into a CZ lower and a 2011 upper. So, I mean, it's about pretty much, to be honest with you, the best of both worlds in my opinion. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a good, accurate pull on this. Okay, 4 pounds, 5 ounces. Four pounds, 4 ounces. We'll do one more for good measure. 4 pounds, 4.5. So not too bad. Really, really nice trigger. A little bit heavier than I thought it was because it just feels very, very good to me. But that's always a good thing to use to see what we're actually getting a reading at. So a very, very nice pistol overall. So big question is, how does it shoot? To me, guys, these sights are dead on from factory. This gun here shot like a drop of rain, to be honest with you. Never had no failures at all. We shot approximately 200 rounds through it today, so a good foothold on it. Whenever you get it pulled up, you bring the front sight down. As soon as I point it, my front sight is right there. I mean, I don't know what it is about CZ grips, but they fit me like a glove. That comes from the Shadow 2. My Accu Shadows I had TSOs, or Tactical Sport Green, Tactical Sport Blue. Probably going to be picking up a TSO too before too long. Guys, I'm telling you something. For me, this right here is the best grip out of any pistol I've ever felt in my life, and that's just how most of your CZ lines are. You have some very, very nice serrated grips on here as well. They have the DWX here on the bottom on the right hand side. Some people don't like the green. If you don't, I mean not green, but the red. So if you don't like it, get you a different color. To me, how I would rather have had it is a black trigger, and possibly them blue grips that CZ makes are beautiful as well. It don't really matter to me that much, but at the same time, I'm not really a fan of the anodized red either, like a lot of people are, but it's not something I'm going to sit here and talk, 30 minutes on how much I hate that color, because it's easily changed, and you can change it with just literally the change of the grips and the change of the trigger shoot. But this gun right here feels absolutely amazing to me. Like I said, as soon as I point it out, my front sight's there. Recoil impulse is really interesting as well. You can get on that trigger where it's such of a light reset on it. We'll show it off here. I mean, it's literally right there. I'm trying to ease up on it, but it really, see, I mean, it's millimeters beyond, like very, very, very short reset. Very rad as well. But now, guys, this gun right here, like I was saying earlier, it shot like a drop of rain. One of the best shooting pistols I've reviewed in a very, very long time, even including the P226X5. Not going to get too much in between this one and the 226X5, because we will have a versus review up. It is already filmed, and we'll be filming the actual talking part of it as soon as we get done with this. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. But guys, overall, I was told by a really good buddy that actually owned this one before he turned it in to Center Target that I would love it, and he was telling 100% the truth. I mean, it's one of the best shooting 9mm I've had in a very, very long time. Just overall, everything with it, man, it's just perfect. The sights and the bore, the firearm is very, very close to each other. I'm guessing that's why it's dead accurate at so long. We stepped out to 50 yards, and I think out of about 19 rounds, I hit 17 rounds on a man-sized target. I pulled 2 of them. I mean, it's 30 degrees outside, and it's getting pretty cold, but you know, guys, I done very, very well with it, and even stepping out to 100 yards. The backdrop was kind of blending in, but I think out of about 15 rounds, we hit about 5 of them, so not too bad, I don't guess. Not for my shooting and it being 30 degrees outside, but I don't claim to be the best shooter in the world. But now, guys, I'm telling you something. This pistol right here is one of my favorites I've reviewed in a very long time. Now to the little bit of the cons of it. The only con that I really do see with this gun is that it didn't come optics cut from factory. I put a RMR on top of it, just trying to look at it a little bit and see how they could have done it. And from what I can tell, they could probably cut out an RMR footprint on it and leave a rear fixed sight on here for just windage but not elevation, if they really wanted to do that in the future. I can't believe that this gun was announced in 2019 and it still is, or SHOT Show 2019, I think is whenever it first was announced. But, you know, it come out end of 2022. And to be honest with you, I can't really believe that it didn't come with an optics cut, because almost every single firearm coming from anywhere is cut for an optics cut now, just because how prominent they are. But that being said, that's just probably the biggest con of this gun overall. The 19-round magazines look great in it, feels great, shoot out perfect, and I think these magazines are about $25-30 a piece, and not too bad. That's for the P10F mags, so not too bad. But I don't know, CZ has always made very, very nice firearms, and this is one that falls right along with it. So yes, it is Dan Wesson, but Dan Wesson is owned by CZ, which CZ also owns Colt as well. It's pretty much a family company now, CZ. But guys, I'm telling you something, I'm about at a loss of words with how nice this pistol shot. Overall, the flat face trigger fits me perfect. I mean, I'm telling you something, I'm really wanting to buy one of these, but the only thing about it that's keeping me from buying one right now is that I know that CZ is going to make one that's optics cut in the very near future. They might even have one that has a top plate on it for the adjustable rear sight, and then they might make it to where it's you can actually have a rear sight still and have an RMR on top of it, or a whatever red dot of your choosing is. But guys, I'm telling you something, this right here is a very, very nice firearm, and I will be getting one whenever they make one optics cut, because it just fits me too well, and I absolutely love it. I love to see what one of these look like in all stainless, because this is an all steel gun. It's about 43-44 ounces, so pretty heavy. But for an actual target gun, self-defense gun, home defense gun, this right here is one of, if not my favorite guns I've reviewed in a very long time. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. We want to get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure you stick around for the versus review, because that will be pretty interesting. But guys, once again, very special thank you to Center Target Firearms and Range in London, Kentucky. Once again, I'll be leaving a link in the description below to their YouTube channel and their online store. And if you're in the area, swing by and check them out. But guys, thank you all for viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.